Okay, we're here in Dalby Forest, England, conclusion of the first round of the 2010 Mountain Bike World Cup. Talking to Burry Stander from Specialized, who just finished third. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Now, it was really between three of you, you and Julian Absalon and Nino Schurter. And Julian said to me in an interview that he thought you were the strongest guy out there.
Yeah, I felt really good today. In the beginning of the race, I think I sat too far back in the group, and I kept on getting tailed off with riders making mistakes, and it was pretty easy for me to move up through the group on the third lap, and I decided to go to the front and rather set the pace instead of follow. And yeah, I felt really, really good all the way to the end. I think on the last lap I just made two crucial mistakes, and the other two guys got away from me a little bit. And you know, at the caliber that these guys are riding, you know, you can't afford to make any mistakes. So yeah, it was a close race, third place. I'm pretty happy. My 29er worked awesome out there today. It was the first time for me on a 29er in a World Cup. I only started riding it about 10 days ago, so yeah, I'm just blown away by how good the bike is. It's yeah, I mean, they proved it today on this course. It was really awesome.
So you said you made two crucial mistakes in the last lap. What happened that allowed them to get away?
Well, I was riding on the front for most of the race, or from the third lap, the third, fourth and fifth lap, and on the last lap Absalon and Nino got in front of me going into the last really technical single track section, and they slowed down quite a lot for one of the hairpin bends, and I had to take my foot out and dab. I wasn't quite expecting them to slow down quite as much into the corner, and Absalon attacked out of that, so it opened a gap of about 10 seconds. I chased really, really hard to get on, and maybe a little bit too hard, and as I got to them I was tapped out and slid out on another corner just to let them open up another 10 seconds. So yeah, but yeah, no complaints, third place. It's good for the start of the season.
Okay, now how much, I mean, I think you guys had one of the longer commutes from Sea Otter of any of the teams. Did that have any impact, do you think, on your fitness, or do you think you recovered fairly well?
I'd like to think it had an impact, obviously, but you know, we spent 3 or 4 days here, and I've slept pretty good every night. I haven't woken up at all, so as far as that goes, I've had good preparation. So personally, you know, there's no excuses at the end of the day.
Okay.
Hopefully I can have a bit more next week, that'd be great, but I don't think the travel was too big of an issue.
Now next week, Hoefele's, one of the real classics of the World Cup. I'm assuming you've got some pretty good confidence going in there after your ride this week.
Yeah, you know, Hoefele's is also a pretty quick course, similar to this one. I think with Sea Otter as well, you know, a lot of fast racing going on there, that my body's really getting used to this high speed sort of attacking racing, and I think the 29er will also work great there. You know, it's so good on the fast bumpy stuff, and that's also, you know, what that Hoefele's course has been like in the past. I've heard that they've changed it a lot, so we'll have to see, but yeah, for now just enjoy today's race and look at next weekend from tomorrow.
Great, well thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.